In this video, I want to dive into some core areas of creating content for your membership site. First off, how much content you need to create before you launch your membership site, what kind of content you need to be putting together on a monthly basis. And then finally, we are going to be talking about how you can plan out your content for the year. So with all that said, let's dive into the first point. So this is all about how much content you need to create before you actually launch your membership site. Now, different people are going to say different things on this, but let me tell you how it was for me. So when I built my membership site out at the end of 2013, I actually launched with just 1 month's worth of content. Some people might think that is ridiculously crazy, but at the end of the day, I wanted to get it out there. I wanted to know it was going to work before I spent all my time creating loads and loads of content. So I just created 1 month's bundle and got it out there. I did have an idea of what month 2 was going to be, but that was about it. I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing this. It's kind of stressful. So if you can plan out and create about 3 to 4 months worth of monthly content, then that would be a great starting point for which to launch your membership site with. So plan out that and you will be good to go. So that is the first thing. The second thing is how much content should you be creating each month inside of your membership site. So for me, I create a bundle every single month, and this bundle is focused on a particular topic. So for example, for me, it could be a bundle all about how to create a successful podcast. It could be a bundle on how to build your email list. So we've got a particular topic for the month, and then inside of that bundle, there are various trainings. There's always an intro video to explain what the bundle's got inside it, to get my members excited about what they can learn and the transformations they're going to get from going through the bundle. And then I also include videos in the bundle and workbooks, worksheets, checklists, that kind of thing to go along with it too, for those people who don't have the time to sit there and watch videos and just want to quickly see what action they need to take in order to get the results. You have to bear in mind with a membership site that different people will consume content in different ways. So that's what I like to create in terms of the physical content I create. Some people like to put out a piece of content every single week, but I just don't feel like this would work for me. So you have to do what feels right for you. But for me, I create that theme for the month and then create pieces of content that I launch at the beginning of every month for everyone to go and consume. Other things you can think about when it comes to content is doing live sessions. These are really powerful things you can do. It also really engages your members. You can use platforms like Zoom, which is what we use to do the live sessions, so that all your members can chat in the comments box too. But I do 2 live sessions a month, a live goal setting and planning workshop, which is relevant for my audience, and also a live Q&A, which is like kind of an implementation call where we talk about the bundle that month. Some other things to bear in mind when it comes to actually creating videos: it doesn't have to be you to camera all the time. You could create slides, so you could do a keynote presentation and film that for people, so you could like almost like a webinar presentation style. I also like to keep my videos as short as possible, because then people actually consume it and take action on them, and that's what you want in a membership site. You want people to take action on the content that you are sharing with them. But the key thing for creating content every month is that you create content that your audience are going to love. Content that's going to really, really help them. That is the focus. If you can wow them, they are going to stick around. The next thing I want to talk about is planning out your content, because if you don't plan your content out, it is like you are on a content hamster wheel, and it is so draining. So ideally, what you want to do is you want to batch create the content that you're putting out every single month. This is easier said than done. It's something I've actually struggled with a lot. However, I now plan out my entire year, so I know what is going out and in what month. So this month we're going to focus on this content. This month we're focusing on this content. So at the very least, map out the next 12 months so that you can see what content you've got going out and when. And then once you do this, if you want to work with experts, for example, you want to bring those people in to share extra tips and share their expertise inside of your membership site, then you can plan for that, and you can reach out to those people and say, hey, I've got a membership site. I would love to feature you inside it. This month we're going to be talking about this. I know you're amazing when it comes to this topic, so are you interested in being the featured expert for it and coming and sharing your expertise with my group? This is what we do, and it works so incredibly well. So So once you've planned out the content, you can go and do things like that. So sit down, get really clear on the content that you want to create for the next 12 months, and then start planning it out and batch creating wherever you can. It is going to be a game changer, I promise you, otherwise it's going to get incredibly overwhelming. But you can think about that once you've got it off the ground and once you're going with it. So those are my 3 core tips for creating content inside of your membership site. Basically, just wow your audience, create stuff that they're going to love, and you are going to build a really successful membership site. I really hope these tips have helped you, and I will see you in the next video.